Since the dawn of time, we have looked to the moon not only for light, but for meaning. The moon is more than a celestial body. She is our mother, our mirror, our memory. In pagan and druidic traditions, she embodies the divine feminine, the soft, intuitive, powerful force that nurtures life cycles and sacred knowing. We live in rhythms, and the moon is the keeper of rhythm. Our ancestors celebrated her with rituals, songs, and ceremonies, gathering in sacred groves under silver skies to honor the ebb and flow of her light. Each lunation, each cycle of the moon has carried meaning for humanity since the dawn of time. Across cultures and centuries, people have looked up at the night sky, tracking the moon's phases and finding guidance in her ever-changing face. The new moon in particular has always been a powerful symbol, a moment when the sky is dark, the moon hidden, and the world seems to pause and hold its breath. In ancient times, the new moon marked the beginning of a new month, a fresh start and a sacred opportunity to set intentions for the days ahead. The new moon is a time of stillness and beginnings. When the sky is at its darkest, it invites us to slow down, to listen and to reflect. There is a quiet magic in the absence of moonlight, a gentle reminder that growth often begins in darkness, in the unseen places within us. Just as seeds germinate beneath the soil before they break through the surface, our dreams and intentions are nurtured in the quiet of the new moon. As her light disappears from the sky, we go inward. The darkness is not something to fear, but a space for introspection and renewal. It's a time to turn away from the noise of the world and listen to the whispers of our own hearts. Many find themselves drawn to meditation, to quiet contemplation, or simply to sitting in stillness, allowing thoughts and feelings to surface without judgment. In this sacred pause, we reconnect with our deepest selves. We write, we journal, and we ask ourselves, what do I truly desire to manifest? This is the moment to be honest with ourselves, to dig beneath the surface and uncover the dreams that may have been buried by daily routines or doubts. Journaling by candlelight or under the faint glow of the stars, we give voice to our hopes, our fears, and our longings. We ask, what do I want to invite into my life? What am I ready to release? We set clear intentions, not just vague wishes. The new moon is a time for specificity, for clarity. Instead of simply hoping for happiness or success, we define what those things mean to us. We write down our goals in detail, describing not just what we want, but how we want to feel, and the steps we are willing to take. This act of writing is powerful. It transforms our dreams from fleeting thoughts into tangible possibilities. We speak them aloud under the stars, or write them as affirmations like, I am ready to receive abundance, or I trust the journey ahead. Speaking our intentions gives them energy, sending them out into the universe. Some people create rituals, lighting a candle, burning sage, or simply standing barefoot on the earth, to anchor their intentions and connect with the cycles of nature. These small acts remind us that we are part of something larger, that our desires matter. I am living in my dream home before the next new moon. Visualizing our goals helps us believe in their possibility. We might create vision boards, collect images that inspire us, or write vivid descriptions of the life we wish to create. The new moon is a time to dream boldly, to imagine a future that excites us, and to trust that the seeds we plant now will grow in the coming weeks. I am deeply in love with someone who cherishes me. Whether our intentions are about love, career, health, or personal growth, the new moon reminds us that every beginning starts with a single, heartfelt wish. As we close this sacred ritual, we hold our intentions close, trusting that the darkness will give way to light, and that our dreams, like the moon, will grow fuller with each passing night. We dress our altars with fresh cloth, candles, and sacred symbols. We become deliberate creators. The full moon is her peak, a time of power, clarity, and release. As the moon reaches her fullest expression, she bathes the world in a silvery glow, illuminating even the darkest corners of our lives. This is a moment of culmination, when intentions set at the new moon come to fruition, and the energy in the air feels electric, charged with possibility. The full moon has long been revered across cultures as a symbol of completion, insight, and transformation. It is a time when emotions rise to the surface, and truths that have been hidden are revealed in the moon's gentle yet unyielding light. Under her watchful gaze, we are invited to pause and reflect on what we have outgrown. Whatever is no longer serving us, habits, doubts, people, patterns, we let go. The full moon's energy supports us in releasing what weighs us down, making space for new growth. Standing beneath her, we may feel a surge of courage, a sense of readiness to shed old skins and step into a more authentic version of ourselves. This is a sacred opportunity to honor our journey, acknowledge our progress, and consciously choose what we wish to carry forward. One powerful way to harness the energy of the full moon is through ritual. We write down what we need to release. With pen and paper, we give form to the thoughts, feelings, and attachments that are ready to be set free. This act of writing is more than symbolic. It is a declaration to ourselves and the universe that we are willing to let go. As we see our words on the page, we gain clarity about what has been holding us back, and we reclaim our power to choose a different path. Then, with reverence, we burn the page and offer the ashes to the wind, an ancient elemental act of surrender. Fire transforms our burdens and the wind carries them away, leaving us lighter and more open to possibility. This ritual connects us to the cycles of nature and the wisdom of our ancestors, reminding us that release is a necessary part of growth. As the smoke rises, we visualize our limitations dissolving, making way for healing and renewal. In the quiet that follows, we stand beneath the full moon, feeling her light on our skin, and sense a deep peace settling within. I now release what no longer aligns with my path. With gratitude for the lessons learned and hope for what is to come, I step forward, lighter and more aligned, ready to embrace the next phase of my journey. These rituals, though simple, are sacred acts of communion. We speak to her, we trust her light to guide us home. In Druidry, our sacred gatherings are known as groves. These are not just meetings, but living, breathing circles of community held in the heart of nature. Picture a secluded forest clearing, sunlight filtering through ancient branches, the air alive with birdsong and the scent of earth. Here we come together, friends, family, and seekers, drawn by a shared reverence for the land and its cycles. The grove is a place of learning, celebration, and deep connection, where the wisdom of the trees and the spirits of the land are honored. Each gathering is unique, shaped by the season, the landscape, and the intentions of those present. Whether we meet beneath towering oaks or among mossy stones, the grove is our sanctuary, a living temple beneath the open sky. And under the gentle glow of the moonlight, we celebrate the Sabbats, the 8 sacred festivals that mark the turning of the wheel of the year. These ancient celebrations connect us to the rhythms of the earth, the waxing and waning of the moon, and the eternal dance of light and darkness. Each Sabbat is a doorway, inviting us to pause, reflect, and honor the ever-changing tapestry of life. As the moon rises, we gather in circles, lighting torches and candles, singing songs, and sharing stories that have been passed down through generations. The Sabbats are moments of magic and meaning, where we step out of ordinary time and into the sacred flow of the seasons. Imbolc, the first spark of spring, arrives as winter's grip begins to loosen. It is a festival of hope and renewal, dedicated to Brigid, goddess of fire and inspiration. We light candles and kindle small flames, welcoming the return of the sun's warmth and the first green shoots pushing through the cold earth. Imbolc is a time to set intentions, to dream of what we wish to grow in the coming year, and to honor the quiet strength that carries us through the dark months. Ostara, the spring equinox, is a celebration of perfect balance, day and night, light and dark, poised in harmony. The world bursts into bloom, and we honor fertility, new beginnings, and the promise of abundance. Eggs are balanced on altars, symbolizing potential and the miracle of life. We gather in meadows and fields, rejoicing in the beauty of renewal and the energy of growth that fills the land. Letha, the summer solstice, marks the sun at its zenith, flooding the world with golden light. We dance around bonfires, celebrating the fullness of life and the power of the sun. It is a time of joy, passion, and creativity. Soon after comes Lugnasad, the first harvest, when we give thanks for the bounty of the fields. We gather wheat and fruits, bake bread, and share feasts, honoring the gifts of the earth and the labor that sustains us. Mabon, the autumn equinox, is a festival of gratitude and reflection. As the days grow shorter and the leaves turn gold and crimson, we pause to appreciate the harvest and the blessings of the year. We share food with loved ones, decorate altars with apples, pumpkins, and acorns, and give thanks for the abundance that surrounds us. Mabon is a time to find balance within ourselves, to let go of what no longer serves us, and to prepare for the quiet of winter. Samhain, when the veil thins, is the most mysterious of all. As autumn fades into winter, we honor our ancestors and those who have passed beyond. The boundary between worlds grows thin, and we light lanterns and candles to guide the spirits home. Samhain is a time of remembrance, of storytelling, and of facing the mysteries of life and death with courage and reverence. And finally, Yule, the winter solstice, brings the rebirth of light. In the darkest night, we gather around the Yule log, singing songs and sharing warmth as we await the return of the sun. Evergreen branches remind us of life's endurance, and candles symbolize hope. Yule is a celebration of renewal, a promise that even in the coldest winter, the light will return and the cycle will begin anew. Each festival aligns with moon phases, Earth's breath, and our soul's spiral. The moon is a sacred teacher. She reminds us everything is a cycle. Nothing is ever lost, only transformed. So welcome to Moonology, the sacred lunar course. Let our light awaken what you've always known. You are the moon and you are magic.